Peace out.
Alright guys, Cappamura here. Like I promised you guys, I said that I was going to do and show you guys how to do an oil change on the Honda Grom. I hit 2,000 miles and here you go. As you can tell, the Grom is running. You need to keep it running for a little bit to get the bike warmed up, just because you want the oil to warm up and get out of the bike easier. So I let it run for about 10 minutes. I mean, I could take it for a ride around the block, but I was lazy and I just like put it on a piece of wood, which is like the first thing that you're gonna need to know, is that you want to have the bike as level as possible when you're draining the oil, because if you have the bike on an angle, they will collect oil on the inside of the case and you won't drain all the oil out. So what I do is I take a piece of wood, I stick it underneath the kickstand to keep the bike pretty much level, and then I know that most of the oil is coming out. The things that you're gonna need an oil pan, obviously, to catch the oil. You're gonna need an 11/16 wrench. That's the size of the nut that comes out or underneath the Grom where you take the oil out of. You need a funnel. This is a clean funnel. I don't know, it's cheap. And for the Honda Grom, you need some 10W40 SAE motorcycle oil. Wow. Let me shut the bike off and get this shit rolling. So one of the first things that I want to show you guys is that you should probably be wearing gloves like I am wearing. See this nut right there? That is the nut to take the oil out of the bike. So you want to loosen this nut up. It's kind of in an awkward spot because it's near the exhaust, so watch your hands. But you want to loosen this up and the oil will come out and get everywhere. So that's why I have this pan ready to collect. So I'm going to go and wrench that and see what happens. Oh, shit, doggy. Oh, hotter than prostitute's ass. Okay, I loosened it. Make sure this pan thing is in there so that the nut doesn't go into oil abyss. Now this shit's gonna be hot, just FYI. So you let that drain out. Probably takes like, I don't know, 5 minutos or something like that. See the O-ring that just fell out? If you can see that, you're gonna need to put that back. Alright, as you can see, or probably not see, this drip has gone to a pretty slow drip. One thing I'd like to say is that a good idea, which is something that I did off camera, take the bike and shimmy it around a little bit just to make sure that you're getting all that old grimy shitty oil out. I took a little bit of the oil and I rubbed it on that O-ring just to make sure. I don't know why I do it. I've seen everybody else do it. That's why I do it. And then you just tighten this fucker up. And that's that. Not too tight, just, you know, tight enough. You don't want to crack the case. Crack the case, you're going to be cracking your ass. Now that that's tight, you want to come over to this side of the bike and locate your little dipstick shit thing. Alright. You're going to want to unscrew the dipstick. It's right here. Again, don't make this too tight or else you'll never be able to get your shit out. What you want to do is take that dipstick out, put it somewhere where it's not going to get dirty. I like to put it on where the fucking oil thing is, and just so that it doesn't get like all glutamates and shit in there. So one thing I forgot to mention was you're going to need some paper towels for this bitch, because you're going to want to look at this technique. It's a real filmer's technique. Oh yeah. I think that this bike, let's make sure this says 1040, yes, this bike takes 1 quart, but the smart thing to do is to just do a little bit at a time, because I've overfilled this shit before. Guess what happens when you overfill it? You gotta go back down there, bust your nut, getting that nut off again, and then you gotta do this shit all over again.
No, just blow drain out and all that shit.
Now, while this is filling up, there's little notches on this dipstick. Some dipsticks are different, some are longer. This is very tiny, but you want to get it in here, the oil level in here. Take this out. Put it on your oil thing. Make sure it doesn't fall over because that's going back in there. That's about good, I think, guys. No oil on there. Perfecto. See, I guess a common mistake is that even though I got the bike on a piece of 2x6 or whatever, it's still not completely level. It's tilting to the left just the tiniest bit. And when I tilted the bike straight, it was showing that the oil is at the correct level, guys. So the Honda Grom takes 1 full quart, 1040 motorcycle oil. Squat. Everything's back on. You're gonna want to run your bike and put all this shit back where it belongs. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. And peace out. I'm about to shoot a motovlog, so you guys will see this bike running. I'm sure I'll be talking about how great it's running. See you guys.
Peace out.